by the Concrete Catwalk. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. I am a reseller that has a closet on Poshmark, and I love all things trade, love, thrift, you name it, estate selling. I love it. Today I'm going to get into something very interesting that kind of got under my skin. I have a couple of things down here that I am going to show you. Actually, I'm going to talk about this. It's like a sweater coat on my shoulder because this is something that I think will be of interest, and you can apply it across the board no matter where you go to source for things. To my catwalkers, thank you for tuning in. I'm sorry that I didn't get that in beforehand, but I had too much on my mind and I just wanted to get that all out. Let's just dive into some of the things that I have here. All handbags, and they are actually following a little bit on trend. First things first, I'm gonna take this off. This denim clutch. And this is super cute. As you can see, the stuffing and all the paper is still inside of it. If you guys are out and you see anything at all that is a denim, in a bag, I would strongly suggest that you grab it. This will be listed for sale in my closet. It is large. Here's it's almost like a bronzy kind of a gold hardware. But yes, this is the first thing that I wanted to show you. The next thing are these. This first piece is a nylon shopper bag. Chain handles are huge. Anything nylon bag related is huge. Doesn't have to be product. Whatever it is that you find that looks good and will work, that's what you do. So this bag is all nylon. It is a tote, spacious and roomy. This bag is listed for sale in my closet. Next thing is this Salvatore Ferragamo patent leather bag. This bag can be worn crossbody. It is so gorgeous. If you can see really closely, this is actually a part of the zipper pull. And it is super, super cute. It's very sleek, very simplistic. This is listed for sale. If you are interested, you can tag me, you can let me know, and we can talk about it. The last item that I show you guys are these. You guys know top handle bags. Anything with the top handle is very popular. This is a vintage quilted bag, and this bag was done by J. Herbert. It is a gorgeous piece. It can be worn on the top handle. It can also be worn on the crossbody, just so that you can see. This is super clean on the inside. It is all leather. The twist lock works magnificently. There are no issues whatsoever with this. No scratches, no nothing. This bag, again, is available for sale. The piece that I want to show you guys is this patent leather, little mini, if you will, almost a camera bag. And it is also a woven chain handle for if you're on the go. Clean, it is patent leather. The drop on this is perfect. It hits right at the hip. This is listed for sale in my closet. I do not have any notes. Or what I'm going to talk to you guys about is a story time. Revolves around this. A jacket that over the course of the past week, I happened to be out and about, and I was at a discount retailer. I gotta say this. If I am out and I see something, I decide that I like it. I like it. So I was walking around this particular place, and I saw this particular item, and this had holes in the sleeves, had a hole at the back of the collar, and I knew for myself that it was something that I could work with. I knew it was something that I could repair. I knew it was something that I could, and the only thing that was separating me from it was the price. Long story short, I find somebody there, and I'm straight up. I'm telling them, I'm like, look, no price, has holes in it, but I can work with this, so please let me know what you can do. So the young lady goes, and she says, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna talk to my manager about it. Great. This is the part that gets a little twisted. This is the part that I don't like. So she goes and she comes back, and she is as sweet as pie. She's just the sweetest. And she goes, my manager said no. And I'm looking at her and I'm like, well, for what reason? She's never gonna see it again. You know, if you put a price on it, I'm just gonna take it. I'm thinking to myself, Okay, well, your manager said no, so let me speak to your manager. She's like, sure, you can follow me. So I walk up with her, I follow her, and here comes the manager from outside of the desk. And she says, yeah, I know that you want that, but it has holes all in it, and it's not supposed to be on the floor. And I'm standing there, and I'm like, but it's already on the floor, so what does it matter? I'm coming to you saying, hey, I would like this, I'm interested in it, can you put a price on it, and we can go from there. I'm buying it, I'm gone. Got me to thinking right then and there, because you guys know how I work. I'm standing there and I'm thinking to myself, two things. If it was going to be no, one, the item would have never made it to the floor, point blank, period. If it had holes in it, if it was in a condition where they felt that it wasn't suitable for sale, it shouldn't have even been out there in the first place. The second thing, there is no reason that young lady had to go back and forth between trying to figure out how much this was and her manager sending her back to me saying no. If someone asks to speak to the manager, the responsibility is that they meet halfway and say, hey, I know you had a question about this. Please don't send a messenger. It was not her job to do. Third thing that I realize now is, if it was that big of a deal and it wasn't going to be sold, why didn't you just take it out of my hand at that point that we were having a discussion? You should have just said, ma'am, can you hand me back the sweater because I'm going to damage this out. None of those things happened. I'm saying all this to you guys to say this. Don't let somebody tell you no. The manager said, well, if you can go and find something comparable, then we can see what we can do in the price department. And I'm thinking to myself, so no really doesn't mean no. When all you had to do in the first place, after she delivered your message, was when you initially approached me,
I understand you had a question, and this is what we're willing to do. Please don't tell me no. Don't tell me no. Don't tell me no, and don't tell me something is sitting on the floor, and if it's supposed to be damaged out, you don't take it off the floor. And on top of that, when I go to you to ask for a price for it, it's a challenge.
Because it shouldn't be. The position that I was in, I felt like I had a little bit of wiggle room and a little bit of negotiation because she never solidified taking the item from me, not once. She only said, if there's something comparable and you can find it, then, and this is the second go round, if there's something comparable and you can find it, then we can put a price on it. And I'm thinking to myself, well, geez, that's all you had to say in the first place. So let's just fast forward. I went with the associate. She found something comparable on the price point with this where I felt it was agreeable. It didn't even come up to $10, you guys. And I was like, perfect. I'm telling you guys this. Don't let someone try to put you in a position where you're going to back down. Don't let someone put you in a position where if it's something that you're really interested in and you feel that they haven't taken it all the way to the point where you guys can negotiate, don't back down from that. Because had I just said, oh, okay, that's fine, you said no, well, here, I didn't do that. It's not being aggressive. It's not being an ass. It's just standing firm in the fact that it's something you're interested in, and if it is on the floor, regardless of if it's damaged or not, if you like it and you pick it up and you put it in your basket, it doesn't have a price on it, you inquire about it, you're the customer. And I'm not saying the customer is always right, but what I am saying is if the customer is coming from the place of negotiating for something and it makes a lot of sense, there is no way that any manager, any person should say you can't have that without trying to figure out first what's the happy ground we can come to. So, you guys, when you're out and about, whether it's in thrift world or whether it's in a retail discounter store, make sure that your negotiation skills are on point. Make sure that when someone tries to challenge you with no, you take it all the way out there to see if there's a common ground that you can get to. Because had I would have not, I would have missed out on something that is just perfect to mend it. And I absolutely love this piece and loved it when I initially saw it, holes and all. that is it that I wanted to share with you guys this week. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Leave me comments in the comment section below. If you've ever had a situation where somebody tried to tell you no, you couldn't buy something because of X, Y, and Z. Make sure you tap the bell so that you can get notifications when I post a new video. I post videos every Sunday, so if you do not want to miss out, tap the bell and you'll get notified when I post. Head on over to Poshmark, check out the things that I have in my closet. All of the things that I showed you guys right here are also listed in my closet for sale. If you have any questions about anything you see, leave me a message below the item or head on over to Instagram. I am the Catwalks Concrete on IG. If there's anything you see, I typically list those things that are in my closet on Poshmark. I will post pictures of them on Instagram. Please feel free to DM me there, and together we can work it out, talk about it, so that you can get it before somebody else does. I hope you had a fabulous holiday, and we have a lot more to get into. You guys, okay, let me share this with you. I have another unboxing that is coming, and I am stoked. When I tell you I am stoked, I am stoked. I am not sure if it's going to be the next video. I am not sure if it's going to be the one after, but we have something coming. You guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Be safe. See you next Sunday. Bye for now.